Have a company come out to your house and pay $20,000 to put solar panels on your roof? Or pay $12,000 to build the entire system yourself in your backyard? Which system's truly better? Good question. I talked to countless people who have solar systems, both DIY and on-grid setups, that feed the grid, trying to figure out which system is the best. What did I learn? That whichever system that person's running, they're going to tell you that's the best way to do it. So how do you determine which system is the right one for you? I spent $32,000 building out both systems so I could answer that question here today. Together we're going to go over both systems, all the equipment included with it, the time it took to get everything installed, and the cost for both of them. With a lot of help from YouTube and friends, I went through and I tried every system that people use, from just throwing the panels on the ground, having them mounted facing the south, and having them mounted flat to try and set them up from new, used, marketplace, and free. We're also going to talk about backup power and what you can do in the event of emergency to keep your battery system full. If you're truly curious about which system is right for you, follow along in this video and I'm going to answer all the questions that I had when trying to figure out which system is better. Let's get into it. 4 years ago, I had a company come out to my house and install solar panels up on my roof. The entire process took a total of 6 weeks from start to finish and ran me $20,000. The system now to date has made 34.5 megawatts. That's pretty good. The panels I have up there is 17 350 watt panels that usually peak right around 4,300 watts in full sun. When they were new, they made just over 5,000. Every panel has its own IQ7 Plus microinverter, which is really nice whenever some of the panels are shaded from nearby houses or the tree that's in the neighbor's yard. The peak solar I made with the system today, as you can see, I've got a pretty clear power curve on here, but I'm peaking at almost 4,000 watts today. The app that comes with the system is pretty good. Enphase is the one that makes this one. They do make it pretty easy on here to track the system and see what it's doing, as if it's working correctly or not, and about how much power it makes. The pros of this system is someone else installs it for you. Monthly payments are easy and affordable, but as far as getting rid of the electric bill, I still have an electric bill. Even in the summertime, my electric bill is anywhere between $40 to $100 a month, and in the wintertime, it's nearly $300 a month. Plus, I'm still paying for the solar panels and all the equipment, which runs me about $110 a month. I did not opt to pay additionally to have a battery bank for battery storage. So I'm only producing power during the day when the sun's out. When the sun's not out, I'm not making anything and I'm paying 16 cents per kilowatt hour from the grid. During the day when the sun is out, my house is using the power that's coming from the solar panels on the roof before eating into the grid. Plus, whatever additionally I make, I get a small credit from the grid. That small credit from the grid is around 6 cents per kilowatt hour. I would say the pros of the system is 1, it's not a lot of money up front because you just make the monthly payment on the system. 2, someone else comes out and installs everything for you and does all the work. And 3, the system seems seamless. After 4 years of having this installed, I've had literally 0 issues. That's nice to have something that's reliable, that works perfectly fine, that has results that I can expect from month to month. The cons of this system is because I didn't opt in and pay additional to have a battery bank for storage, that whenever the power goes out, I have no power and I'm just like everyone else sitting here waiting for the power company to come back online. 2, I'm paying more per kilowatt now than I was. I used to pay 12 cents per kilowatt, now I pay 16. So the whole time it's nighttime, I'm buying energy from the grid at 16 cents a kilowatt, which is costing me more than it used to. And I have a $20,000 bill that I'm forced to pay now for the next 20 years until I get that paid off if I choose to make the minimal payment on it every month. Let's talk about the DIY setup. EG4 makes this 6500 EX48. This is for a 48 volt battery bank. I've done everything from running 48 volt, 100 amp hour golf car batteries, a DIY Calb cell build that's pretty messy, a DIY Calb cell with the BMS that's actually pretty clean, and what some people suggest doing, which is the 4 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries with a battery equalizer. This specific inverter only has 2 PV inputs on it, so I have 2 solar charge controllers to run additional panels out in the yard as well. I've purchased brand new panels, I've purchased used panels off the marketplace, I've gotten solar panels from a friend that are 20 years old that were free. I've really tried to try every avenue that I've seen online that people are doing just to see which method I like the best. I've also tried different mounting techniques, which includes mounting them facing the south with a few degrees of angle, mounting them completely flat, and just throwing them up against the fence sitting on a few cement pavers just to keep the grass from shading them after just a day or 2. I have harnesses that look extremely clean and harnesses that are just slapped together that are just hanging, just barely holding on. My intention with these methods is to try and do a little bit of what I've seen online that everyone has tried, just to see how easy or how hard each different system is and which ones work the best. I've also went ahead and installed a couple of the DC house charge inverters on here. These ones specifically are 1,000 watts each. I wanted a decent way to be able to put handles in the front of the cart that's built here. But more importantly, whenever the system starts to die, I need to be able to charge the system, especially if the batteries are dead, there's no power, and it's raining outside or it's nighttime, and I have no way of charging the battery bank up. With that, I have a 5,000 watt generator that I got from Harbor Freight that runs right about $1,000. Total cost I have in this entire system for the DIY project is right at $12,000. That does not include any of the tools used to build any of this stuff and put it together. Most of the bills used inside of something like this are the ones you see here. As far as reliability goes, I'm constantly doing small things to tweak the system. It doesn't really have any issues on here, but I do keep a lot of extra stuff on hand just in case I need to change something or extend something, or I want to try and make it better. I've been running this system for almost a year now, and to be honest, I really like it. It's nice because the battery storage capacity I have on here, I can plug a lot of things into this that I can run. Excuse this hose here, that goes to the laser engraver, but I can plug a lot of things into this and run it, including this mini split AC unit that does a really good job of cooling around half of the house at nighttime whenever the sun is down, so I can offset the electric bill from using power from the grid. I've also been running the refrigerator, all the stuff for the internet, my computer and a TV on this for about a year now. Today it's been sunny all day. My battery bank is sitting at 100% capacity on here, and that's 560 amp hours of battery storage. I'm very curious to hear which system you guys think is better for you and the type of systems you guys are currently running, whether it's DIY or a story about how you purchased it from a company that came out to your house to do the install. Let me know down in the comments which system you think is better, and I'll reply with what I think is the best. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your help and support with these YouTube videos that I make, and I will see you guys in the next one.